Hello Sagittarius and good morning. Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be your channeled love reading. It is timeless. It's going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Sagittarius. Please take the messages with a grain of salt. Reverse the roles if you need to. Cross watchers are welcome. I just really wanted to come on and tell you about my day that I had yesterday, which was July 16th. So I'm recording this in the morning of July 17th on Friday. Okay. It was a very synchronistic day, and I'm going to share everything that kind of I picked up on, the energies, the signs from spirit. Okay, I have literally my list here. So again, just take these messages with a grain of salt. They may apply to you, they may apply to someone else probably around you, or this could be future energy. Okay, so it's timeless. So yesterday, my first package that I went to go deliver were purple roses. Okay, so I was like, oh wow, these are really nice. So I go and deliver purple. I don't know if it was, I'm assuming it was like romantic, right? I'm assuming that it's a man, a male that sent it to this female, or maybe a female to female. I don't know. Okay, I know it was very romantic. She was very like surprised by it. So I gave her the purple flowers. She's like, oh my God, is this for me? I was like, yeah, this is for you. This is yours, you know? So purple flowers could be significant. Something to do with four rose. Yeah, I believe there were 4 purple flowers. So already I started that day and I was like, ooh, there's a lot of like romantic energy. It feels light. It feels like there's love in the air. I'm literally getting there's love in the air. Okay. Then while I was driving, I was like, who's getting married? Somebody here is getting married. I just saw 222. Okay, so somebody here could be getting married. I don't know if this is you getting married. Again, this could be somebody else, or this could be future energy. But whoever I'm picking up on, somebody here could be getting married. They're engaged. Okay. And then after, 2 deliveries after, I went to go pick up another package. And guess what it was? So I go to this place here that I don't know where it was. And the girl opens the door. She gives me a package. And in the background, I just see a bunch of dresses. Okay, which kind of look like wedding dresses, right? And me, I had to ask. I was like, is this a wedding dress? And they're like, yes, it's a wedding dress. I was like, oh my God, of course it's a wedding dress. So here I am delivering somebody a wedding dress. After I just said that somebody could be getting married. Now, is this her energy? I don't know. Okay. But regardless, they're just signs from spirit saying that, yes, somebody's getting married. Okay. So I went to go deliver her dress. This girl was so funny. She didn't even let me get out of the car to give it to her. She like literally just opened my car door in the back seat and she took the dress. I was like, okay, yeah, sure, you could touch my car, no problem, you know? Like, how do you even know which side of the car it was? Maybe it was on the other side. Anyways, so she was all excited to get her dress, you know? She was, you know, she's getting married. So that's the second sign. So that was a major sign that somebody is getting married, okay? Another message I was getting, somebody's name could be Kenya with an I, Kenia. But yeah, I was also picking up something to do with Africa, just because the songs that I was listening to yesterday, I don't know, it's Phenomenal J. Now, I don't know if that's a legit artist or if it's AI, or I don't know, but it kind of sounded a little bit like Africa, okay, African music, okay? I could be wrong, but that was just the feeling that I was getting from that music, okay, from that song. So yeah, somebody's name could be Kenya, or somebody could be from Kenya, or Kenya could be significant. Or again, something to do with Africa. All right. What else? Another delivery. So I go and deliver. I come back in my car and I hear a Taylor Swift song, Love Story. And it was right at the point where she had said, so I'm getting in my car and I hear this on the radio. He nails to the ground and pulls out a ring and says, marry me, Juliet, you'll never have to be alone. I love you and that's all I really know. That's what I heard. Okay, that was my day. That was literally my day. Like, I'm not even making this up. Okay, so it was like proposing, it was wedding, it was purple flowers. It maybe somebody's favorite color could be purple. You could also be seeing 4444. So that's very significant. It also 4 represents stability and security. But specifically 4444 said that it represents stability, resilience, and reward for hard work. And your diligence is paying off. So there is this energy of, because yesterday it was actually a really good day because I did like less deliveries and I made more, okay? So it is this energy of you working hard. Now, this could be, again, for some, this has something to do with romance, which I am picking up wedding dress, okay? Or this could represent like you accomplishing something major in your life. Like this is a major milestone. Or okay, it could even represent like a spiritual thing where you are, yeah, you're being rewarded for your hard work. Now, this could even be, let's say, relationships. Maybe you are with somebody and there was a lot of hard work, or maybe you had a lot of challenges with this person, okay? But I'm getting it's like your diligence is paying off, okay? Something to do with green dress. I saw 3 ladies with green dresses, so like long green dresses. So that could be significant as well. So green and purple. So green could represent the heart chakra, so that could be significant. The crown chakra, and purple is the 3rd eye. Okay, so your intuition. Something to do with trusting your intuition. Okay. Then last night I had a dream and I wanted to share this. I want to share this with you because last night I had a dream and it was like one of those weird dreams, okay? There was something to do with a Ferris wheel. Now, the Ferris wheel was so big that it was like in the sky. I don't know what happened, how I ended up on there. Okay, I was on a platform and I know that there was a Ferris wheel, excuse me, and I needed to get down, but I didn't know how to get down. So it required me to kind of take a leap of faith and jump. And I was like, okay, no, I don't want to jump. Like, I don't like the feeling of my heart going up. You know, if you've ever been on a roller coaster, I don't like that feeling. You know, I'm old, I'm going to get nauseous. Okay. Like, I don't know if that's something that I really want to do, but I had to get down. Okay. And I remember thinking like, oh my God, I'm missing a day of class. Like, I don't know, something to do with class. And then I think there was a guy, there was my boyfriend. I don't know what was going on in the reading. Okay. In the dream. Anyways, so this Ferris wheel could represent the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, that's what I was getting. And the Wheel of Fortune was blue. Like the Ferris wheel was blue. So that could be significant. That could represent like a state of calmness, or it could even represent like the throat chakra, communication, thinking, clarity. Okay. So what ended up happening, if I remember clearly, I think the platform, it was shaky. And then I think I ended up falling off regardless. Okay, so I feel like that's very significant. I fell off regardless. And when I fell, at first I was like, oh my God, I'm falling. And then, you know, when your heart goes up. So my heart goes up. I'm like, oh my God, I hate this. And then as I'm falling through the sky, that feeling goes away. And it almost became like a trust, I don't know how to describe that. Like peace. It was just peace. Like I'm just falling through the sky and I'm like, oh, okay. So it only started at the beginning, like just as I was about to fall. And then after, my heart got like used to it. Then I was like, oh, okay, I'm still falling and everything is fine. And I'm falling. And then I touched the ground and I'm just like, I don't know. There was a girl too. So she's like, okay, move your legs. So you have to, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to move our legs and we're going to start running. Okay, so I jump off into the, right? So maybe like that could actually be significant. Maybe somebody's going skydiving. Yeah, maybe skydiving is significant. Because, I mean, with skydiving, you're not actually, I don't know, are you? I've never been skydiving before. But at some point you are going to be touching the ground. You just have a parachute. I didn't have a parachute, okay? Not in my dream. So yeah, so there's something to do with falling, and usually falling in a dream represents trusting. Okay, so trust the fall. So again, this could connect back to love. This could be connecting, okay, and then yeah, with the, excuse me, because I'm getting so many messages, so it kind of like bombards me sometimes. But that's what I was getting, the Wheel of Fortune, but then my platform got shaky. So I feel like that's the Tower. And I feel like that's significant when I think about it. It's, if you don't take that leap of faith, Spirit is going to push you, okay? So it's either you take that leap of, yeah, I just saw 11, 1100. Yeah, okay, starting over, beginning again, 00. And I feel like 11 represents, yeah, it's something to do with spirituality. Okay, you could Google the number 11, but it's alignment. Something to do with alignment. Yeah, so it's like if you don't take that trust fall, now this could be in regards to love. This could be in regard anything, right? Maybe there's a part of you where you're hesitating. If you don't take that fall, trust in yourself and trust whatever happens, trust in the unknown, the Tower is going to happen. It's like Spirit is going to make it happen regardless. The foundation, something here is going to shake, or something is going to cause you to fall regardless. So it's either you can make that decision for yourself, or it's going to happen anyways. So I don't know what that means. I'm telling you, it was a very interesting day. And sometimes, and that's how Spirit communicates. That's how Spirit communicates to you, if you're open to it, if you're paying attention, if you slow down. But that's how Spirit communicates with me. When messages, especially songs, music, if I hear certain songs that, you know, come through multiple times in the same day, it's the same song that I hear there, and that's very significant. So, okay, so take that how it resonates, okay? That was like long, but I feel like I needed to say that, because we are going to get into the tarot, but let's just see what's going to come through, okay, for you. Let's see. Very interesting day. So this could even represent like Spirit trying to speak with you, communicate with you. Are you also open to receiving messages? Yeah, look at that. We have the 4th chakra and happy family, 38 and 4. Okay. Yeah, and there we have the 3rd eye. But this is like blue. I don't know if it's purple. Maybe crown chakra is purple. Like there's one that's like, I think purple, and this is like pink or something like that. But the 3rd eye, Archangel Metatron and Archangel Raphael. Okay. Yeah, like I'm getting white. So they're all wearing white. Again, that could be the symbolic wedding dress. Represents purity, clarity. I'm getting healing. So this could even be a family that it hasn't manifested yet. Like for some, if you don't have children, it's like they're not manifested, okay? It's like they want to be. I'm seeing a boy and a girl. I'm seeing the girl is older than the boy, okay? She looks older than the boy. That's very specific, doesn't have to be. I'm seeing, yeah, like a rainbow. Like I'm just seeing, this kind of looks very heaven-like, okay? It's sent. I'm getting it sent to you. So again, the message was, yesterday was very interesting, that there is someone specifically for you that Spirit wants you to embody, okay? And I feel like it's like one of those things where it's not meant to be forced, but this is coming in, okay? And it's something to do with, again, expressing your love or opening of your heart space. Okay, can you tell us more about this energy here? Like, why were you giving me all these signs? Besides, yeah, patience, again, white dress. Something to do with balance. Okay. Why does Sagittarius need to know that? Because again, for some, you know, you're already married, or, you know, you're single. For some, you don't want to get married. Whatever your situation is here, it doesn't even matter. Like, it's just symbolic. But I definitely feel like somebody here is getting married, okay? Yeah, we have the water fairy, feelings and emotions. Let's see. What does Sagittarius need to know about this? Again, yin yang. So something to do with balance. Balancing the light and the dark. Okay, anything else? Okay, ooh, we have caring connection and movement. So yeah, I feel like this connection is moving in there's also something to do with possibly your past experiences. Okay. Yeah, there's something to do with your past experiences. I feel like you're going to need to let go of, which I know is easier said than done. Somebody's moon could be in Gemini, but there's something to do with you can't have that same mentality, or you won't have that same mentality, or even if you do, you are being guided to really listen to your intuition and not overthink things, especially if you've gone through something that was a little bit more traumatic, or you didn't really have a good experience in love with somebody here. You are being asked to clear that out. Okay, give yourself time and space to heal from that. But I'm getting, when it comes to this person that you're going to be meeting, for some you're already with them. Okay, it feels very synchronistic. It feels like natural, like something to do with, again, natural. So even though you have those negative thoughts, yeah, I feel like you're going to be in an energy, or you should be, or you will be in an energy of just receiving, just observe. I'm getting be in the state of observing. Just observe what happens. Okay, let me see. I'm trying my best to just convey these messages, because again, I'm not really sure. This is not a personal reading. I don't know who this is for specifically, but there is an energy of you possibly just observing, you watching, not controlling. Maybe in the past you would control, maybe in the past you would, you know, take charge. But I feel like now there's almost like an energy of you sitting, look at that, you sitting back. You sitting back and just trusting what's going to happen. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're completely submissive and that you can't express your thoughts or you can't set boundaries, okay? But it's more like of a, yeah, spread your wings. You see, something to do with trusting the fall, or trust that even if you fall, yeah, I'm getting that, what was that, Winnie the Pooh? What happens if I fall? Oh, but oh dear, but what happens if you fly? Okay, something like that, where you're launching yourself off, or again, this could literally be spirit pushing you off and just trusting, and then you, okay, we have love. So again, this could represent a new connection. Yeah, you see? Observe. Hanged Man. Just wait and see. Somebody's birthday could be June 12th. Somebody could be Gemini here. But yeah, there's something to do with observing, watching to see what's going to unfold. Because there could be a lot of fear. A lot of fear. Again, you didn't really have good experiences. But I feel like, yeah, you have to take control of your fears. But I'm also getting, it's like you're going to know when something doesn't feel right. You're not going to make the same mistakes. I feel like you learned. Okay, I just saw, yeah, 2026, yeah. Change your focus. So 2025, 2026 could be significant. Something to do with changing your focus. Let me see. Who is this person that's in your energy that you'll be meeting? Who is this? What's this person like? What's their energy? Oh my goodness. I was just going to say that. Yeah, this is the sun. Could be a Leo. Doesn't have to be a Leo. But you see embrace. This person's energy with the heart space, with the heart chakra. I think this is even solar plexus, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, falling from the sky and just trusting. So this person's perhaps going to teach you how to trust. There's something very vibrant about this person's energy. This person is very passionate. I'm getting positive. And then we have the World card, embrace. This person's going to want you to embrace them, or this person is going to embrace you. This person is, yeah, let me see. Very interesting. This person is coming through as the sun and the world. So success. Let me see. Tell me more about this person's energy. Yeah, look at that. Nurture, the Empress. Wow. Okay. So this person's Venus could be in Leo. Yeah, this person's going to want to give to you, or there's something to do with like divine light. There's something to do with the spiritual light coming down, right? Like, so this could be, again, somebody that you haven't met yet. You'll be meeting them. Again, it'll be synchronistic, but it's like coming down. This is feeling like heaven sent almost, okay? This is your person. Whoever this person is. I don't know who this person is. You're going to know. Okay. But it's like they're coming down from the spirit and they're coming in the physical. Yeah. Heal, the Star card. Damn, this person has 4 major arcana cards. Okay. Any other messages here? What else does my Saggies need to know about this? Anything else? What else does my Saggies need to know? Let me see your headspace. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Darkest fears. You have a lot of fears. You have a lot of worries, anxiety. You can't, yeah. Throat chakra is something to do with like what you're thinking or what you're speaking. Be careful what you say. Okay, there's something to do with don't speak out of fear. Very interesting. Don't speak out of fear, or because I'm getting it's like you'll manifest it. There's something to do with let me see. Darkest fears. So anxiety, doubt, resolve, and release. So having love in your life is crucial. When a relationship does not go as planned, or when a desired relationship does not materialize, it's easy to lose yourself in worry and in doubt. You may even question your own worthiness. It's easy to become obsessed with all of your darkest fears regarding love. Don't let your anxieties paralyze you into a total state of inaction. Dwelling on your worries only feeds them with energy, allowing them to consume you and overshadow everything else. Take a moment to determine what might be troubling your heart. The anxiety may be obvious or quite subtle. Once you identify it, decide if it's something you can resolve on your own or if you need assistance, and then take the appropriate action. If you determine that it's a worry over which you have no control, ask Spirit to help you and release it. So yeah, this could be in regards to your past. You were dwelling on things that perhaps didn't work, or maybe you even just had this energy of giving up. You felt like, okay, you know what, like I tried, it's not for me, it's never gonna happen. Okay, again, it's like but this 9 here represents a cycle. This is a cycle that's completing. And again, you are being asked to just, something to do with trusting. Let me see this throat. I see, no, that's third eye. Indigo. So the third eye is indigo and the crown is violet. Okay, whatever. Throat, blue. Thyroid gland, I speak. So it's associated with communication, sound, creativity, and the ability of clairaudience, inner hearing. So you could be many artists, speakers, writers, singers, and others in the creative arts have active throat chakras. So you could be a singer, or maybe this is for you to activate your throat chakra. Maybe you need to speak on something. Maybe you need to write. You need to express something. Express these fears possibly in a creative way. But I'm also getting, it's like, don't allow, I'm getting, be careful not to manifest these fears into, be careful not to manifest these fears. Yeah, release, well-deserved reward, choose your battles. Let me see one, just one, please. Okay, 4 of Cups. Yeah, so it's almost like this feeling of defeat. Boredom, vigilance and action. Yeah, you're bored with what you have. Maybe you're bored with the options. You forget to see the magic of your interactions with others and fail to invest time and effort to maintain the human loving link. So again, this is what I was getting yesterday, because yesterday was a very magical day. You need to trust in the magic. That could vary, like that. I'm trying to make sense of what this all means. So this could literally be something like you're trying to figure out, what does this all mean in your situation, maybe your past, everything that you're kind of going through. It's almost like you need to start trusting in the universe. You need to understand that the universe makes no mistakes. And I know that can be very difficult for those, especially if right now you're going through something very challenging. But it's almost like don't forget in the magic of life, because yesterday was a very magical day. I felt it was very synchronistic. It was too synchronistic for me to be like, no, this is right. But I'm also getting, I was also picking up, don't allow your heart to be closed. Like give your, like you have, getting you have an enormous heart. You have a lot of love to give. And I feel like the more love you give is the more you're going to feel love, right? Because you are love. So, but I feel like the more bitter or angry, and again, it's okay to be in those, feel like jaded, right? Like, because you've been through something, but at some point you are going to have to move out of that, and you're going to have to shift. And yeah, again, there's something to do with that song too. What song was that I was listening to from Phenomenal J? Something to do with like love can grow even from the parts that are broken. So that's what I mean. Like you can feel like broken, or not that you're broken because you're not broken. But again, it's what I was seeing is almost like a tree being cut down, but then a tree growing from that same trunk, from that same root. So it's like, again, could represent Phoenix, okay, could represent Scorpio, metamorphosis. So it's like a part of you dies, but another part of you awakens. That's what this is. Take whatever you want with this, okay? Renewal, you see, new life, fresh starts, rejuvenation, healing after crisis, sacral chakra. This is renewal. From you being closed off, resistant, darkness, fears. We have family, marriage, celebration, and security. And again, if you are married, you know, I was also getting, I'm not even gonna lie, I was also picking that somebody could be, like, I'm getting an older person passing. So there could be, like, I don't know if this is your grandparents, but or maybe this is your parents, I'm not sure, okay? But let's say one parent already passed away, and I'm getting like a male, and now he is waiting for his wife to come join him, okay? So that can also represent something too. It's like, now we could be together again. I feel like I needed to say that. Yeah, South Node, letting go of the fears, and autumn, starting over, letting go of resistance, clinging to the old. Yeah, we're no longer clinging to the old. We're learning, we're growing, and we're letting go of control. Yeah, we're letting go of control. Because it's separated, because being in that control is like separating us from our purpose, because we're too busy holding on to the past. We need to be more present. Let's see. Let's get some affirmations for my beautiful Sagittarius. Let me know if this resonated with anyone. Look at that. Okay, you are a manifester. You're a powerful manifester, whether it's you're manifesting from a dark place, you're manifesting from fear, or you're manifesting from love, and you're manifesting from it's going to happen. It's already happening. There's no such thing as time. Okay, we have I am grounded. You're also in an energy or needing to be more grounded and secure, base chakra. You're very protected at this time. Your angel here is, yeah, your angel. You have an angel, you have a spirit guide, a guardian angel specifically. They're protecting you. They're comforting you. You see, like, I feel like this could be you, and this is your spirit guide, comforting you, protecting you, helping you to forgive. Okay? Reassuring you that you are beautiful. Reassuring you that you are worthy. Okay, anything else? Last message. Let's get one of these. Beautiful. So it was a very inspiring day. Okay, last message here. Look at that, marriage. Lord, a marriage of souls is a union of two divine counterparts blending together. And your soul is preparing to reconnect, trust in the process. So this could even be like, I was just going to say past life. It could very much be, if that's something you believe in, but obviously you can't really, like, how are we supposed to actually know that for real, right? But I'm just getting, you already know this person some way. Like, you already met them spiritually. Or you recognize them. You know what I mean? And so you're reuniting with them. Or, again, look at that. Again, marriage. That's where I'm saying we reunite with our loved ones over and over again through many different lives. That's where I feel like there's the physical form where you guys are getting married and being together, but then there's also where somebody is transitioning from life to death, and now they're meeting their partner again. And yeah, it's really sweet. It's really, really sweet. The bells, the wedding bells are ringing. Intense. This is an intense connection. You can feel it. And so you're going to need to take breaks or spaces in between because it's intense. Embrace your loving connection and rejoice. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, and avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connect. That's what I mean. So maybe like in the past, you may have felt like some of these connections felt like a soul connection, but most of it was fantasy. So just if you're starting to fantasize, get back in the moment, get grounded. It's okay to fantasize. Like it's okay to, because I feel like that's kind of what your soul longs for. But you don't want to get caught up in that illusion, because then you put yourself in situations or you think it could be a specific person, but it's not that person. So you need to see reality clearly and respect your relationships. Healthy space and room to breathe. You see, I feel like you need healthy space and room to breathe, but I'm also getting like, yeah, the connection needs healthy space, but you also need to get your space so that you can think about what is real and what is fantasy. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. That is the message. We're gonna leave it there. Step into the spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. Okay, Archangel Michael is with you now, and stay the course. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there, Sagittarius. Let me know if it resonated, and I will see you next time. Bye.